Oh man, it ended up taking me too long and now the pasta's probably gotten too much. Damn. Let's mix the pasta in here. Maybe I can add some ketchup. That's the sound of chaos. The morning chaos. Let's add a little bit of salt to this. Just a little bit. Not a lot. Just a little bit. For some taste. Throwing the ketchup in here. That's gonna give it taste. Look at this bottle. Holy shit, it's huge. Damn! Here we have the final result. A little bit of chicken, some pasta. Gonna mix it together. I just can't do it with one hand. My girlfriend getting ready for work. I mean for school. Now I can finally sit down. Oh, and have my food prepared. Some creatine that looks suspiciously like pee. Oh my god, I love drinking stuff that looks like pee. And then the chicken. Normally I put in vegetables as well, but I didn't have any more left, so I have to go shopping today. Today's gonna be one of those days that are gonna be a little bit busy, right? I have to go to the gym, have to record, we have to get an amazing session in. I have some client calls, client stuff I have to take care of. I have to go to the doctor today to get some stuff taken care of. I've been dealing a lot with vertigo and certain, I've been feeling for a long time, not so much now, but 3 months ago, for about 6 months, maybe 6 to 8 months, I was feeling like crazy amounts of vertigo and feeling like my body was gonna pass out all the time. It's been weird, so I've been checking for strokes. My heart's been checked, and now I have to check the balances in my ears, stuff like that, to see if there's something going on with that. So I have to go take care of that. I have to check that out, and hopefully I'm gonna be good. And then obviously some shopping. I have to take care of some shopping. I have to go to the pharmacy to get some stuff taken care of. It's gonna be a pretty long day, but it's one of those days where I feel like an adult because I have to get this stuff taken care of. It sucks, but it is what it is. But first things first, we gotta eat so we can train hard, okay? This stuff is gonna give me the energy that I need in order to lift heavy at the gym. I'm also gonna quickly go past the supermarket on the way to the gym so I can get some stuff that I can eat while training. I always get a little bit hungry while I train. It's not necessary, most people. For me, for some reason, I get super hungry, and I've just decided that I just need to get some food in between sets. Honestly, I just don't care anymore. If that's what my body needs, that's what my body's gonna get. I'm not gonna argue with it anymore. It is what it is. So I'm gonna eat this, get some stuff done, and I'm gonna head out and hit the gym. So I hope to see you there. Well, I expect to see you there. So let's meet at the gym. It is gym time, and it's time for dips. I actually have never really liked dips, but for some reason I love dips now. I don't know why. It just feels so freaking epic doing dips. I don't know. It's like for almost 10 years, I felt like dips was this kind of like mediocre chest exercise. And I apologize for those of you who's been loving dips forever. I don't know why, but just never felt like it was for me. But now, I don't know why, but dips just makes me feel like an absolute monster. I don't know, it's epic. My watch is telling me my break is over. So let's get moving. This is going to be heavy. Let's get going. That actually felt pretty freaking good. For a long time, I think also the reason why I didn't like dips was because it didn't feel right in my shoulder. It's like it was hurting, but now it just feels awesome. There's no pain, no issue at all. So I think that's why I'm starting to like it. And it felt really good today. I felt strong today. I actually got one more rep. And I just love getting another rep. I love progressing. I love the feeling when you've been working towards something for a long time and then you start seeing progress. You get more reps in, you get stronger, you get more energy, whatever it is. I just love the feeling of progressing, getting a little bit better all the time. It doesn't have to be crazy amounts of progressing, just a little bit. For the longest time, my biggest goal in the gym was to just put on mass. That's all I cared about, was getting more muscle. I didn't care about anything else. But now, it's like I'm also thinking about a lot of other stuff. Like I want to be able to run, I want to be able to bike, I want to be able to swim, I do all those things and I just love it. I love how now the gym is more about just overall improvement rather than just specific biceps needs to grow, my legs needs to grow, my chest needs to grow, everything needs to grow. Now it's like, yes, obviously I want to grow, I want to get bigger, I want to build more muscle, but I want to do it while combining being healthy and, you know, build agility or build performance, build everything up at the same time. And I know that's going to take a little bit of a hit on my muscle mass. You know, it's not going to be my primary focus, which means it's not going to be my muscles that's going to get all the energy, if you can say that. It's like I still care about getting bigger, building muscle, being more lean, whatever. I care about all that stuff. But what I also really care about is eating good food and have a good time and do other things except the gym. It's really been important to me to try to balance things. You know, I train 3 times a week, full body. I run, I swim, I bike, I hang out, I chill, I play, I work a lot. You know, and there's a place for all of it. It's absolutely amazing. And now my watch is telling me that my break is over. I always give myself 3+ minutes to recover, but my body is telling me I'm ready. My watch is telling me I'm ready, so let's get moving. Let's put in a little bit of music. Let's film some cool edits. I mean, I can try my best, and then let's meet at home.
Yeah. It's one of the ones. Let go. You doubted I would make it, keep that energy. Try to do it how I do it, can't compare to me. Yeah, I'm on a different level, different pedigree. Remember how you chose them instead of me? Huh? Look at me now. God being had his hand on me. Try to fit me in a box like my name Ali. I know you hate to watch me become who I said I'd be. Who they sleeping on? It can't be me. Better wake up. Let me put you on to me. I'm the one, yeah, you gon' see. You gon' see, I ain't done myself, no, you gon' see. I'ma make them all believe now, you gon' see. I was made for this moment, yeah, you gon' see. Yeah, Lord, let this be a lesson to the haters and the critics that's been doubting on the kid, now I'm big time. And all I wanted was respect and the check. From these 16s, looking at my life, I see it's all mine. And I'm taking them to school on the principle, so don't get it confused while I'm trying to blow. But you know when they need it, when they call me, and I can get it on my own, yeah, it's all me. Who they sleeping on? It can't be.
I am back from the gym. I've been to the doctor. Everything is amazing. Gotten my medications home and I bought some more food. Look at this. I'm super excited. There was some nice meat on sale that I'm gonna cook. Oh, this stuff tastes pretty good. It's pig and it tastes freaking amazing. And very excited for this. I also decided to bring home one of these. It's my girlfriend and I. It's one of my favorite cakes in Denmark. We call it a jordbærterte. What is it in Danish? Strawberry cake? Some sort of strawberry tarte?
Pie?
Ah, my girlfriend says strawberry pie. That's what it's called, and it tastes freaking amazing. No, it's not like American type pie. No, it's a Danish pie. It's a Danish pie. And my girlfriend bought some candy. Yes, she did.
No.
Yep. And I couldn't even wait 5 minutes. I've already eaten some of the candy.
I didn't buy candy.
Yes, you did.
No.
Yes.
No.
Beautiful. That was good. Now, let's get back to work. I also had to go get a package. And this is actually a heavy package. I think it's like maybe 4 kilograms, something like that. And it's super cool what's in here. But first I gotta drink something. I'm very thirsty. I haven't eaten anything except the cake. And you know, that's also I wanted to show you that life sometimes is just, you know, listening to what do you feel like getting. I mean, my girlfriend and I, we went out and then I thought we gotta have some cake, you know. She was looking at the cake. I was like, let's get some cake. You know, it's awesome. So now let's drink some of this. Oh, and I'm so excited for this. So the backstory behind this package is that a couple of friends of mine, they have their own brand, their own company called Gym Optimizer, and they sell, you know, attachments, stuff to make gym more optimal, you know, where you can progress more, stuff like that. And then we talked about, you know, it's difficult to progress. It's super difficult to progress in the gym, you know, certain exercises are really difficult, especially dumbbells, etc. It can be super tough to progress because the jump can be really high. So what I'm saying with that is, you know, let's say you're doing dumbbell curls and you're doing 20s and you want to do 22, but 22 is too heavy, but 20 is too light, and it's like, what am I going to do in between? I mean, you can do resistance bands around adding a little bit of smaller weights, but what is so cool about this is that this is basically a plate, right? And then you can open it. It's so freaking cool. You can just open it up and then you can put it on top of dumbbells or whatever. This is 1 kilogram, but they also made, which is what I think is the best part, smaller ones like this, which is, what is this? 0.125. So this is nothing. But this is where the progression happens, because if you always want to go up with 5-10 kilograms every single time, you're not going to progress as fast as if you put on 1.25, 1.25, 2.5, 5, boom, boom, boom. And suddenly it's like you decide to go, you know, let's say you want to go buy a Monster every single day. It may only be a couple of dollars or whatever, pounds, whatever, every single time. But over time, it adds up, right? Let's say you want a Monster every single day, 7 days a week, it costs $1. Well, that's like 30 bucks, something. It has to be more than that. That's cheap. Well, you get the point, right? It's not just $1 anymore. Now it's $30 because you've been doing it for a month. Same thing here applies. You put this on, it barely feels like you're progressing. You put another one on next time, then suddenly you have 2.5. You want to put another one on, then it's 5 kilos, and suddenly you progressed 3 times or even more than you would have if you hadn't had these microplates. It's super cool. So they have 1.25, 1 kilogram, half a kilogram, and then they obviously have, you know, the in-between as well, which is going to be 2.5 kilograms, which is super cool. I mean, this is super cool. And they're also color graded. I mean, color differentiated, or whatever you want to say the word is. That was kind of a cool word. I can't even believe my mind came up with it. But I don't even know if I used it right. But this is super freaking cool to use this. I can't wait to use this, show you how it works. And a couple of friends of mine who has this brand, Gym Optimizer, they're doing really well. They are super smart guys. They have really high education in terms of hypertrophy. They are some smart guys. They're really, really smart. So this is freaking cool. I can't wait to use this. The only issue with this is that now my gym bag is going to be even more heavy than it already is. So that's going to be a slight issue because it's going to be quite heavy now. But whatever. It's all about the gains, right? It's all about the gains, the small progressions. I am super stoked. If you can't tell, I am super excited. They also sent me a couple of their smaller straps, which is these, and they're pretty cool. I only use long straps, leather long straps. Those are my favorite. I like the way I can just, you know, spin it around. But they told me to test it out and see how good they are, so I'm gonna do that. We're gonna test them out as well together, see how good they are in the next couple of videos, hopefully. So that'll be cool as well. But this is the coolest stuff, and what an amazing day. I feel blessed, even though I've been sick, I've been dealing with a bunch of stuff. I'm blessed to be alive. I'm blessed to have the opportunities that I have. I am happy. I hope you're doing amazing too. I just hope you're doing great. I mean, appreciate you spending your time watching this video. Today I didn't talk about anything insane. Like normally I like to talk about certain topics in the gym, whatever, motivation, anything like that. But today it just felt like one of those days where I just picked up the camera and showed what happened, and this is what happened today. So now, for the rest of the day, I'm gonna drink this. And then I'm gonna work for a little while. I'm gonna have some few calls, and then that's pretty much it. I have got to record this video. So it's gonna be a long work day. It's already 3 o'clock, so I'm probably gonna be done around 9 o'clock tonight. But that's the life. That's the life. I can't complain. I chose it myself. We should never complain about something we chosen ourselves. And how am I to complain about being in a lucky position where I can push myself to be better? Does that make sense? That's where we want to be, and I hope you're doing amazing. Thank you for watching. Thank you for spending your quality time with me today, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye-bye.